My story.
My story.
My story is a place of hope and healing for all people, men, women, veterans, young adults, teenagers, and even children. Everyone, regardless of their social status or sexual orientation. It is a place of motivation and inspiration. My story will talk about real life situations and real life stories because no one is immune to stress, depression, anxiety, and other mental health problems, and our stories resonate. My name is Grace Ngere, Suicide Awareness and Prevention Advocate. Welcome. On today's episode, we will talk about mindfulness and anxiety. Did you know that mindfulness can be just as effective as popular drugs for anxiety? And by the way, with no risks for dangerous side effects? Stay right there and together, let's learn a thing or two about mindfulness and anxiety. How does mindfulness work to ease anxiety? You may ask. How does it compare to prescription and non-prescription medication? And how can you integrate this practice into your daily routine? Anxiety definition, we can say that it is the automatic reaction to stress, danger, or situations that are not common. Simply describe anxiousness. We feel uneasy, we feel distressed, we feel a sense of dread before an important event like an interview. And by the way, do you know some anxiety is good? Yeah, it is good. It helps us stay alert and be aware. What is not good though is when anxious feelings do not go away and they get out of proportion to the situation and they even start affecting your daily life and quality of life. And for mindfulness is being in a state of active, open attention to the present. In this state, you can observe your thoughts and feelings without judging them as good or bad. Basically, living in the present and intentionally doing so, being present in your mind and body. Researchers describe mindfulness as, I quote, a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. It also means paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment or attachment, which allows you to tune into this present moment rather than fixating on the past or the future. That is Berkeley researchers. By being mindful, you practice tuning in to help reshape your brain and your physical response to stress and anxiety. Mindfulness helps replace stress and anxiety with thoughtful or mindful responses. Instead of being reactive, a person becomes reflective, creating distance from the thoughts, feelings, and sensations tied to anxiety and observing without judgment. When you lower the stress response, mindfulness can improve physical, imagine that, it can improve physical health also. And studies have shown that it can also reduce pain, fatigue, and stress in people with chronic pain even. It can help them reduce the pain and boost their immune system. According to researchers, MRI scans have revealed that mindfulness affects the amygdala, the flight or flight center of the brain. And when it does that, this part of the brain, the fight or flight, is associated with fear and emotion, and it starts to shrink. It shrinks. If you practice mindfulness, according to researchers, that part of the brain starts to shrink and it calms the stress and response. The study also continues to say that part of the brain of the fight and flight shrinks the amygdala, but it makes the prefrontal cortex grow. Prefrontal is up here. And this part of the brain is associated with awareness, concentration, and decision making. In a study that compared mindfulness meditation to medication that is used to treat anxiety called Lexapro, it found out that 20% reduction in anxiety symptoms over an 8-week period for the participants, even when taking the prescription medication and practicing mindfulness. So there was a reduction of stress when doing both. And this proves that mindfulness is just as effective as prescription anti-anxiety medication, with the difference that the Lexapro or any other anxiety medication like Arivan or all those other ones we know of, they have a downside of side effects. Like Lexapro has side effects of diarrhea, dry mouth, heartburn, and drowsiness. Mayo Clinic reports that mindfulness meditation can also help ease physical illness that are worsened by stress and anxiety. You do know when you're stressed, sometimes it manifests itself through your body, pain and other stuff like that. So mindfulness can help with that. And it can also help lower your blood pressure. It can improve sleep and relieve tension headaches. Remember, meditation is not a cure or a replacement for your medical treatment that is recommended by your doctor. It can be a powerful addition, though, to your treatment. Just keep that in mind. And whether you decide to still stay on your prescription medication, I do not recommend to stop that unless you talk to your doctor. Or homeopathic medications that usually have no side effects. Mindfulness practice is always a useful addition, and it can examples of mindfulness is like meditation, progressive muscle relaxation, visualization, journaling, feeling gratitude, paying attention to sensory input, and the last one, deep breathing exercises. And this is a favorite of mine. You can breathe anywhere. Right now we are breathing, right? You're breathing wherever you are. I'm breathing wherever I am. So why don't we do it now? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Find a comfortable table or chair. Find a comfortable chair or a quiet place. Sit or lie down. Choose a spot where you know you won't be disturbed. And if you're sitting, keep your back straight like I am doing and your feet on the floor, and then close your eyes. Okay? Place one hand on your belly, just close to your ribs, and place the other on your chest. Now, take a slow, deep breath in slowly through your nose and pay attention to how your belly swells up and down. Then slowly breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. But before you breathe in, hold the breath for like 4 seconds. Let's do that for now. So we've done that, and let's breathe. Imagine the air you're inhaling is spreading just relaxation and calmness throughout your body. And then when you exhale, imagine that your breath is just whooshing away the stress. Okay? You can try this like 10 to 12 times, and gradually you're gonna relax and feel stressed, de-stressed. So one more time, belly, chest, in, hold 4 seconds, and let's go. Repeat up to 10 minutes. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching and listening. Remember, enjoy the little joys of life. Thank you.